Hi guys, and welcome back to DPM TV. Sorry we've been a bit quiet for the moment. We had a bit of a hectic week last week, so stay tuned because this one's a good one. So unfortunately, the other week Ellis had a bit of an accident at work. We've bought a scrap MX-5 for the Triumph Dolomite to take the running gear and engine out of it. Ellis was pushing it out of the workshop. It got ahead of her a little bit and she tried stopping it, natural instinct to do, and unfortunately got two of her fingers crushed in it, badly breaking them. We've got a couple of photos coming up to show you the injury, so if you don't like gore or anything, I would look away. But as you can see, quite a nasty injury. First time round she had a 5-hour surgery. She had quite a lot of fractures to her index finger and a compound fracture to her middle finger. So she was awake for that first surgery. She's since had another surgery because the joint had come out of place on the middle finger. So she's since had that one done as well. I've been at home the last week looking after her. She's got a lot of physio to follow up as well, so she's not going to be at work for quite a while. She's taken it all like a trooper as well, putting all us men to shame actually. Big thanks to the NHS for looking after her. We're now going to run through a bit of a team introduction as well. My staff here are very shy, so it's the first time you're going to sort of meet them and see what they do around it. So first member of the team will be Ellis. Ellis started off doing the admin work here and then decided she wanted to get more hands-on with the cars. So again, all my staff here, I train them up to do start to finish. That's how I've always been taught to do it, so the whole process. So Ellis again can do everything from stripping the cars down, repairing dents, filler work, prep work, priming, and has had a fair share of painting as well. Ellis is normally in charge of putting the cars back together because again, being female, she has that gentle touch and a bit more patient than us fellas doing it. She's also very hands-on when it comes to that. You see what I mean, the hands-on bit, yeah? So next up we've got Mr. Paul as well. He's normally our cameraman at the moment. Beautiful specimen. Paul is our chief metal fabricator as well, so he normally is locked away in his little cave making up all the bits of metal and stuff for a lot of the projects that we have going on here, but again does the whole process, so prep work, filler work, priming, all those sort of bits, and again is starting to pick up on the paint process as well. So next up we've got DPM Doug. You've probably seen him quite a lot of our videos as well. We rescued him about 6 months ago now. He's a key asset to the business, as you can probably tell. He is our chief paper shredder. He normally steals your tools as well. Spends most of his time either sleeping, barking or begging for snacks. But as you can tell, he is extremely cute. So our final member of staff is an employee that I think we've near enough adopted along the way, is Mr. Daniel. We did his Morris Minor Traveller about a year and a bit ago now, and ever since then he hasn't really left, I don't think. I think he's secretly trying to start up his own body shop and looking for tricks and tips, but who knows. But he is our chief tea maker, as well as Doug's babysitter, and has also been our cameraman for a few of the episodes as well. Right, so you've met the team now, so we're going to get back to the cars instead of all the boring stuff with team members and bits like that. So, next thing we've got this week, we've still got the Jag here, sorry, at the moment. We're still waiting on door hinges and bits for that, so it's going through. I'm polishing it up today. But we've got in this PS13, a friend of ours, quite a cool drift car, running, I don't know, 1 million horsepower or something like that. It's in for some work, so we're doing not really a full repaint, but just a clean up ready for its next drift day. So we'll give you a show around that, and Paul's going to get on stripping it down and starting to get it repaired up. Paul's now got the PS13 all primed up. He's going to run through the prep stage of it now, so get it prepped for paint. Again, we're not going to town on it, it's just to give it a quick clean up for its next drift day. But more importantly, the Jag is all complete and ready to be picked up. Come down. So yeah, the Jag is now complete as far as it is with us. It's going back now to have the engine fitted, retrim and all those bits. It then hopefully comes back to us to have its full in-depth detail before going to shows or giving back to the customer. It's been a great job for us that we've been really able to push, and show what we're able to do. My team have done a fantastic job of all the prep work, levelling, gapping and stuff to make it look as nice as it does. So yeah, a big one for us here at DPM and proud to put our name to it. So the Jag is now all gone, so it means we've got our booth back now, so we're going to go get the PS13 all blown off and in the booth and paint it. So Paul's got the car all masked up now. We're going to be painting it in a 2K gloss black. So we've got the paint all mixed up in the gun. While I'm painting that, Paul's going to get the rest of the over fenders and the bonnet ready. The bonnet, we're going for a tinted lacquer on it just so we can hide some of that carbon effect, but when you get up close you can still see it. So let's get this car painted. Painted now with a 2K gloss. It's just 2 coats of a direct colour, so the shine and everything comes from that colour. You haven't got a base coat or lacquer or anything like that, so just 2 coats. We're done and gone. That's in the sun baking at the moment. We've now got the 2 over fenders we're going to paint, and we've got the carbon bonnet, and the customer wants a tinted lacquer over it to sort of hide that carbon effect, and then when you get up close you can still see it's carbon. So to do that we're just going to use a normal lacquer, and then you just add about 10 to 15% of just a black base coat, solid black. And then it's built up the more layers you do, the darker it goes. So we'll run you through doing that and you can see how it's done. So the PS13 is now all painted. We've got it all reassembled now, so the car's all back together. We're going to run through flat and polishing it. We're just going for a denib and polish, so we'll run you through how we do that. It's just removing any of those dust nibs in the paint. We're not trying to enhance any of the finish on it. So we get that all set up and run you through how we do it. So we're flattening and polishing this. We're going to be just using the soft block with 1500, just denibbing it. So we're going to take out any of these dust nibs that are in there. You find one, you go, oh no, I don't want that there. Little 1500 down. Then 3000 with the DA, polish it up, good as gold. Let's do it. So the PS13 is now all done. We've gone round, denibbed and polished it just to give it that little sort of clean up a bit more. Come up looking really nice, so for his next drift day. Again, not going mad on it, we've just sort of gone around, done the odd repairs, had a few dents in the roof and bits like that. We're going to try and see if he's going to do a burnout when he comes and picks it up. So yeah, that one's all done. That's it for this episode. Anything again that you want to see, just drop a comment below. And coming up next, we have got a bit of a gag reel on some of the outtakes, because believe it or not, I don't always get it first time. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. So we've got the primer patches all rubbed down. And what am I talking about? No! Right, no, this time. This time. So, what was I talking about?
Ellis, her hand.
Show around our workshop and a few of the products. Right, so that's the Jag now, all polished up. The shell of it, we've gone. Oh,
What crackle?
Ah, hello. You tit. Hi guys, and welcome back to DPM TV. So, what are you doing moving about?
It's
Next. Right, so that is the Jag shell now, all polished up. Oh, no. Sorry. Right, so the shell. Oh. No, wait, no, I've got it. Arm, and I've got one that's bitten me here on my arm. Ow, that might have been from yesterday. Oh,
I was filming.
Oh wait, oh right, okay. We'll start that again. Yeah. Right, so. Is it recording? First up, we've got. Oh my god! Hello. Should we do a test of it opening first before we do this?
Okay.
Hi guys, and welcome. Do us. Oh god, it's falling off. That'd be for the. Oh my goodness. And some of the less in-depth process that we can do. Processes. The finish you want to get when you're oh, good hit, Doug.